Hood Talk News, we on fire.
Yo, 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 what's good, what's good? Man, we got Big Suge in the hood today, man. And Suge talking about, man, everybody that's taking a stand is lying, man. You know what I'm saying? He broke it down, y'all. Hey, and listen, y'all, we got a LAPD homicide detective. I think he's a homicide detective. You know what I'm saying? He breaking down, you know, the interview they gave Keffe D when he provided all the information he provided. But with no further ado, let's get into it.
You and I had a talk last night, and you were kind of grousing about people who were testifying that aren't telling the real story. Would you explain to our viewers, please?
Oh, you know, first of all, my opinion, Tupac was the most incredible person you can have as a friend, as a brother, and still today, his morals. Number one, all these guys perjuring themselves on the oath. Number one, James never worked for me, never was head of security for me, and I can see he's a little bitter because Tupac put him on his pockets before. But the most important thing to this is that they're not coming in to get the truth. Everybody knows he's an FBI informant. Everybody knows he's a rat. So why we gotta act like he's gonna kill us?
No, man, he say he used to work for you, Suge, man. He say, hey, he used to watch the door and stuff, man. Come on, man. He was the head of security, man. Come on.
Truth don't keep it and James.
So hold on, I just want, you're saying that James McDonald, the guy who testified, said that he worked for Death Row Records, talked about what he saw that night. You're saying he did not work for you at all?
No. Now, he might have been at the club hanging out trying to hustle people and not putting the guy down.
Man, I told y'all dude was a side hustler, man. He wasn't working for Suge, man. This dude was out there trying to get his money. I think his brother was more closer to Suge. He was out there on every corner, you know what I'm saying? They pull up at trying to make some money off of him. Hey, boys out there selling bootleg Tupac tickets, man. Tupac and Snoop Dogg tickets.
Something like that. But he's an informant. He didn't work for me. If he would worked for me, he would have had a death row chain. He would have had a ring. You would have seen him in pictures around us hanging out. No. One other thing that's very important. It's time for a change. You have people who've been talking to me like Universal for doing a movie or documentary to get all the information from my side, because I am Death Row, to talk about Death Row. Now they want to do with Snoopy, which I'm going to sue the shit out of him, because you have a lawyer that David Kenner gave all my files to and gave it to him to use my stuff. So it's very important that people always, these guys at Universal who's trying to do these things at one-on-one, stop making people deal with street justice. We should be grown enough to deal with regular justice.
So wait, are you saying you're going to sue Universal or you're going to sue Snoop?
Not Suge saying stop dealing with street justice. We should be grown enough to deal with regular. This the same Suge, man.
Well, Snoop is nobody. But I'm going to sue Universal for taking my personal stuff. That's like when you look at it, Harvey, how is it every company that's way worse than the Death Row catalog sells for $300 million, $400 million. They offer me $700 million. But then they go and get it for $25 million, the same people who did the default justice against me. It's crazy.
You saw this,
yeah, man, we got the detective, man. He coming in to talk about old Keffe D. D stand for the dummy, man. He's gonna talk about how the dumbness was back then, you know what I'm saying? And it's still dumb to this day, man. But check him out, y'all.
The testimony you're about to give in this action shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help you God. I do. Thank you, sir. You may be seated. And if you please state your full name and then spell it for the record.
Darren, D-A-R-Y-N, Dupree, D-U-P-R-E-E.
Thank you, sir. Whenever you're ready, state your name.
Yeah, heard of that man to say all them D's dealing with Keefe Dummy D, man. I'm telling you, dude, hey, his name start with a D now.
Thank you. Sir, how did you used to be employed?
I was a detective for the Los Angeles Police Department.
How long were you with the LAPD?
33 and a half years.
And when did you start?
In 1990.
And through the majority of your career, what kind of crimes did you focus on?
Homicides, gang homicides.
I direct your attention to approximately 2006. Were you asked to be part of a task force related to the Christopher Wallace murder?
Yes, I was.
And can you describe that task force for us?
Robbery homicide, homicide specials, Los Angeles Sheriff's Department, FBI, ATF, and DEA were all a part of the task force.
And was there a precipitating event that caused the 2006 task force to be formed?
Yeah, Christopher Wallace's mother filed a lawsuit against the Los Angeles Police Department.
And what was the allegation in the lawsuit?
That there was police officer involvement in his death.
LA police officer involvement?
Yes.
And what was the purpose of the 2006 task force?
To uncover, first of all, if there was any police officer involvement, and also to hopefully solve the Biggie Smalls murder case.
Now, by 2008, this is 11 years after the homicide. I assume that there was records that the LAPD would have gathered initially in the investigation in the ensuing 11 years.
Man, they gonna put Biggie case on Keefe too, man. They gonna just throw everything.
That you had access.
Just throw it all at him, man.
Did you guys, or did the task force formulate a plan as to how you were going to go about investigating the Christopher Wallace murder?
Yeah. There was rumors that this was a war between Southside Compton Crips and Mob Piru. Puffy Combs label Bad Boy and Death Row Records. So we started there, and that consisted of coming to Vegas, getting all their files, getting up to speed on the Tupac murder. Although we weren't investigating it, we just wanted to get up to speed on it. And then starting there, everybody was a suspect at that time in the Biggie Smalls murder.
At the time you come to Vegas and learn what information the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department is, who is the detective that you're having the contact with? You begin investigating. Did you have any suspects that you identified and wanted to potentially look at?
Yeah, Keefe.
From the initial investigation, Southside Compton Crips possibly had something to do with the murder because they weren't paid for the Tupac murder, and then also Death Row Records, that they were involved because of the...
Yeah, that was all the rumors too, man. They thought Southside did it because they weren't paid for the Tupac, you know what I'm saying, murder.
retaliation.
They thought Death Row did it, man. Come on, man.
Tupac murder. So
we know who really did it.
Everybody was...
Listen, we know who really did it, right? But like I say, I ain't turning nobody in on my show. I don't turn people in. But when they come out and they confess and they go to talking about it and stuff like that for a book deal, then we gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Suspect at that time.
During the course of the investigation, did you at some point focus on a person identified as Dwayne Davis?
Yes.
Do you see Mr. Davis here in court today?
Yes.
Yeah, man, I see that dummy over there, man. Look at him sitting over there.
You put him out to scrap something he's wearing.
He's at the defense table with a blue shirt and a multicolored tie.
May the record reflect the identification of the defendant.
Is he wearing a jacket or no jacket?
No jacket.
So reflected.
How is it that,
The vehicle used in the Christopher Wallace murder was a Impala. Mr. Davis had an Impala, and they had impounded it early on in the investigation. So we started with him.
and did you have information related to what his position was in the Southside Crips?
I mean, we knew that Mr. Davis was the man with all the money in their hood, in their neighborhood.
That boy Keefe had all the money, y'all.
Now, you said that you, what was your role in the task force?
I was the lowest level, bottom of the food chain detective. I was a gang expert, and I knew a little bit about the rap industry. So that was my...
That's how you got brought in?
Yes.
The Southside Crips, did they have kind of two crews associated with them?
As far as I know, yes.
And one of those crews, the Burr Street crew, who was that sort of generally headed by?
It was Keffe D amongst others.
Keffe D was the leader. Who was following Keffe D, man? I see why that game broke up quick. Who was following Keffe D, man? All of them gone, man. They ain't on the streets no more, man. Come on, man. You following Keffe D stand for dummy, man. Come on, man.
The Glencoe crew, who was sort of the leader of that group?
From what we gathered, Darnell Graham.
Man, I was with Keefe when he started telling all these lies and said he ain't no leader of no gang, man. I was with you, Keefe. They say you was the leader. Man, what's going on here, man?
How is it that you're going to go about investigating Mr. Davis for the Biggie Smalls murder? What's your plan?
I had never worked with the DEA, FBI. I was a homicide investigator coming in. So above my pay grade, they tried to figure out a way to get leverage on Mr. Davis through narcotic sales. We would bring him in after we caught him with narcotics and see if he would work with us and give us information on the
They caught that boy with 2 8-balls.
Smalls case.
And were you able to gather enough information to potentially arrest and charge him with narcotics?
Yes.
And how much narcotics are we talking about here?
From what I remember, it was PCP, a gallon, and
Man, that boy had that work, man. Hey, listen, man. Come on, man, detective, man. You know you caught that boy with 2 8-balls. He had personal use, man. Boy ain't had that no gallon. Come on now. I know it's been 30 years and you done forgot. But, man, come on now.
That this would be a proffer.
yeah.
I was just messing around,
During
y'all.
the course of that,
Keep you
you asked
balling.
Mr. Davis about his involvement in the Biggie Smalls murder.
Yes.
And what is his response?
At that time, he said, no, we didn't have anything to do with that.
When he said we didn't
What?
have anything to do with that one, did that trigger anything in your mind?
Boy, I want to look like the man that bad. We ain't had nothing to do with that one. Dude, we ain't had nothing to do with that one, dude. I could hear, man, come on, D stand for dummy.
As to what he was saying?
When I recall, yes, we were like, that one, what do you mean? And then
He gave away information.
we did the other one.
He said we did the other one.
Oh.
And so
The boy was born to be informant. This was his dream all in school. I wanted to be an informant. So he walked right in there getting them information, man. Nobody, come on, man. Where you at with this paperwork? The boy told on himself, man. Come on now, we need a paperwork party for him too. You and 1090W, whatever the dude name is.
at that point, what did you think he was talking about?
Me personally, the only other one was Tupac. But we had nothing, we didn't think we were talking about Christopher Wallace. We didn't ask him any questions about Tupac. He offered that on his own.
And so when he does that,
Well,
is
Walt
there
did that
some
offering.
discussion then of maybe having a conversation about Tupac?
That boy walked in there. I've been wanting to work for y'all, dude.
It was a surprise to us. Number one, we were shook. We were surprised. Yes. I mean, I don't know if we shut that meeting down then to discuss what we were going to do. I don't remember, but we were surprised.
Does there come
I
a
would've
point
been
in time
shocked,
when there's
too.
a meeting set for
Well, came in
December
off the street
18th of
offering information.
2008 to talk to Mr. Davis about the Tupac Shakur murder?
Yes.
Man, that boy had the police scared, man, because he came in there offering so much information. The police was scared, man. He like, well, hold on, man. You trying to set us up? Hey, they thought they would be set up. This boy was talking so much.
Your understanding was that still based upon the agreement between Wayne Higgins and the U.S. attorney that it would be a proffer session?
Yes.
At that point, before having this conversation with Mr. Davis, has anybody notified Las Vegas that Mr. Davis is going to be talking about the Tupac Shakur murder?
Unfortunately, no.
Were you present on December 18th for an interview with Mr. Davis about the Tupac Shakur murder?
Yes.
And did you subsequently learn, or previously learn, but subsequently learn that that conversation was recorded?
Yes.
Do you know who recorded that statement?
One of the members of the task force, Bill Holcomb.
Did there come a point in time where you heard that recording?
Yes.
And Judge, I have marked as State's Proposed Exhibit 117, which is the actual recording, and 110, which is the transcript of that recording on our form at this time.
Any objection?
The district currently still lacking foundation with regard to that. The answer, the question that was asked was like, do you recognize the recording?
Okay. Do you want to play?
Man, sit down, Carrot Top.
I can play part
Maybe
of that
the
recording
first
for Detective
Couple
Duke.
seconds and see if he recognizes
Trying to
it.
railroad
Yeah,
that
there's
boy.
some walking in time, so we'll just have to pull it
When
forward.
people actually talk.
Yeah. Is my volume off?
People or his associates, that's not a concern to us.
Yeah.
If you had told Mike, we would have talked to him. We wouldn't want to talk to him.
Okay, another.
Does that sound like the conversation that was happening on?
Man, I don't understand how they understand anything Keefe is saying in any of them recorded comments. All you hear, man, you gonna need a monster translator how that boy talking.
December 18th, 2008 with Mr. Davis.
Yes.
And who was present at this besides yourself that you recall?
The lead detective, Detective Greg Kading, he was mostly in charge. Bill Holcomb and me, that's all I can remember.
Was Wayne Higgins present as well?
Wayne Higgins was there, and I'm sorry, so was Mr. Davis, of course.
And do you recall where this conversation took place?
It might have been at Wayne Higgins' office.
Move to admit 110 and 1 second. The jury is going to hear the entire thing at some point. But generally speaking, what was Mr. Davis's version of events as it relates to what happened with Tupac Shakur?
Mr. Davis stated that his nephew, Mr. Orlando Anderson, was jumped and beat up in a club or in a hotel in Las Vegas after the Tyson fight. He came and told Mr. Davis what happened. They went looking for Tupac, Suge, anybody who was involved, basically, in the beatdown of Mr. Anderson. And they couldn't find him at first.
Man, this all the stuff that he offered because he thought he was going to jail about some work. Man, I'm telling you, he offered all this. Come on, man. There wasn't no script involved. This man went down there ready to tell on everybody.
And then they saw him, and basically, Mr. Davis had the gun at first, but they came up on the passenger side of Suge Knight and Mr. Shakur's vehicle, so he couldn't shoot across the driver. So he handed the gun to Dre in the back seat, Andre Smith. He was afraid to shoot. Mr. Anderson grabbed the gun and shot across Mr. Smith into Mr. Knight's car that Mr. Tupac Shakur was in with Mr. Knight.
Come on, man.
And did he tell you what kind of vehicle he was in?
He was in a white Cadillac.
Did he tell you what kind of gun was used?
You wrong, dude.
Car.
And did he tell you after the shooting where the car went? If you recall. If you don't recall.
I don't recall.
After receiving this information in March of 2009, does The task force signed Mr. Davis up as a confidential informant.
Yes.
That's what he been wanting since high school, man. This was his dream, man. This is what he wanted to be. That's why he walked in there offering information. He saying, man, before I get out, I'm going to team up with them, man. For real.
And once you sign him up as a confidential...
He got nervous because all the talking he was doing on the streets, he knew it was going to get back. When they came to him about Biggie, he said, man, it's coming down, man. It's going to, sooner or later, they're going to come back for Tupac. Let me offer information now. And that's what he did.
Informant, what is it that you want to do with Mr. Davis?
Figure out ways to see if he's telling the truth about his story, about what happened.
And so what do you do?
Mr. Davis had a narcotics friend in New York by the name of Equan Williams, Zip. He said he could, this is a lot deeper than that. Sean Puffy Combs was supposed to have given money to Zip Martin to give to Mr. Davis for payment of the Tupac murder. Fast forward, we go to Mr. Davis. He says he can rekindle that relationship with Mr. Zip Martin and get him to talk about the money that was given from Sean.
Man, the boy was trying to set Zip up too. Boy, this boy, a slime ball all across the board. He was trying to set Zip. Hey, he say Zip ain't giving that money, boy. Zip, you got to go too.
Puffy Combs to Mr. Martin.
He think it's funny because he know it's true.
And did you guys, or Mr. Davis, come up with a plan to get leverage on Mr. Williams, Zip? And what was the idea?
Me, Detective Kading, ATF Jim Black, and Keffe D, Mr. Davis, flew to New York so Mr. Davis can work undercover to try to rekindle that friendship and business relationship with Zip.
Hey, see, this is what I was telling y'all in the last video about how Reggie had the confidence to talk to these dudes the way he talked to them. And a lot of them be trying to be his friend and say good stuff because they know he got a lot of stuff he can say on them. That's what I told y'all about the police, man. They know a lot they know who's really real and who's really fake. You know what I'm saying? So most of the time when they speak, they speaking from the things they really know about these guys that, you know, their partners don't see, the rest of the streets don't see. You know what I'm saying? Keffe D was a rat. He ready to, you know what I'm saying, tell on the whole world. You know what I'm saying? He trying to, when they came to him, he tried to play smart. When they came to him about Biggie, he say, man, sooner or later, in his head, in his, you know, the D stand for dummy, man, in his dumb head, he was thinking like, man, they're going to come back for Tupac. Let me offer information now. That way I can get immunity or something, you know what I'm saying? They won't come pick me up, you know what I'm saying? And that's what he did.
And when Mr. Davis goes in to, do you remember the name of the club?
It's called the Zip Code in Harlem.
Man, why wouldn't it be called a Zip Code? It's Zip Club, man.
Does he in fact meet with Zip?
Zip?
Hey, he could have named it Zippity Doodah. That would have been a good...
He did, but from what we gathered from Mr. Davis told us, he passed him off to his nephew, meaning Zip passed him off to his nephew to do business with him. Zip had cancer or something like that. He was sickly. He said he wasn't in the business no more.
Zip, we got lucky.
So it didn't work.
So he was unable to reestablish a business relationship and do a drug deal with Zip so that you would have leverage to then talk to Zip about
He ain't lying.
what Mr. Davis told you.
I'm looking like that, Keefe.
I'm just confirming the information you just provided. What?
You're just confirming that the information that you just were provided is what?
I'm just confirming the information that he just testified to.
So then, overruled. You may answer.
Yes, he couldn't rekindle the relationship.
And so you come back from New York.
Yes.
At some point, does the LAPD establish whether or not LAPD officers were involved in the murder of Mr. Wallace.
We found out that there was not any police officer involved.
And eventually, Mrs. Wallace's lawsuit is resolved.
Yes, it does. At the time that Mr. Davis offered the information that he offered is when we even thought about doing anything with Tupac.
He offered the information, Carrot Top, man. You heard the man saying he offered the information.
Though at some point being informed that there was a proffer agreement, and then there was follow-up interviews that occur as a result, right?
That's correct.
So
well, like a fake Johnny Depp.
this is just not one interview. This is multiple interviews.
Yes.
Now, can you tell us, for instance,
Look at
how
Keefe.
many interviews there were?
Look at Keefe back there laughing like his lawyer doing something. Your lawyer just as dumb as you, man.
That I was involved in, the first meeting at his house in the garage, the first meeting with the AUSA, and then the meeting at Wayne Higgins. But mind you, like I told you, I flew to New York with Mr. Davis, so we were out there for 3 or 4 days.
I'm talking more about specifically the actual meetings in which you're sitting down
Look
and
at his
asking
face.
questions of Mr. Davis.
2.
So that would be the initial meeting with
Boy, you're not getting away with killing Pop, boy. I'm going to let you know that now.
United States Attorney C. Wright in the room. And then the second meeting was, I'm sorry, at what time?
Smile all you want to.
That was with Mr. Higgins at his office on Wilshire Boulevard, if I'm not mistaken. I forget the date.
Okay, would that be October or December 18th?
2008.
2008.
Yes.
Do you recall actually being involved in a meeting,
Look at him.
being knowledgeable of a meeting December 1st,
Look at it,
2008?
Hey, that boy really think Carrot Top saying some stuff, boy. Come on,
A meeting
man.
that took place on January 7th, 2009.
I don't recall. No.
How about another meeting that occurred on February 11th, 2009?
I don't recall any of those dates.
Okay.
I just remember the 3 that we dealt with.
In your 34 years, 20 homicide trials, ever made a case on a guy confessing to a homicide?
Yeah, I've had a couple confessions. Yeah.
When you were talking to Mr. Davis and he's telling you what he's telling you, did you have reason to doubt his version of events as it relates to the homicide itself?
I didn't think Mr. Davis was lying because he put the gun in his nephew's hand.
Come on, man.
And if anybody knows anything from what I...
That's what I say, y'all. I say he could have just made up any story. If they wrote a script, right? Why the script had to go that way? He could have said, you know what I'm saying, Willie Loke or somebody, man. You know, just made up a character that wasn't even around. You know what I'm saying? Why he had to go with real people, man? If this was a script, he should have been like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we gonna pull this out to make some money, but you know, we gonna write a script. Let's write a script. You know what I'm saying? You using real characters. That's how you know all that Keefe is saying is a lie, man. You know what I'm saying? All that's a lie.
Here, Mr. Orlando Anderson was the man besides...
Put it on nephew. Come on, man.
He was the prince, and his family loved him. I didn't think that Mr. Davis would put the gun in his own nephew's hand.
Come on.
Dead or...
He could have said it with Big Dre. If he gonna put them in the car, why would you put the gun in your own nephew hand? Okay, this is what we taking out of this. He's a rat. He told on Zip. He's trying to take Zip down. He's trying to get Zip to talk about Diddy so he can take Diddy and Zip down. He put his nephew in the car with the gun in his hand. Come on, man. This dude can't be trusted, man. That's why I say, man, he's telling the truth about everything.
Alive and put that smut on him unless it was true. The person that killed Tupac, well, in the neighborhood, he's a hero. In the world, he's a villain.
Come on. Hey, listen. Because Keffe D really is a scary person, man. He really a scary person. Everything he said about Suge is really him. You know what I'm saying? He was so feared of going to jail when they came to him about Biggie. He was just that scared, man. He went to telling on everybody, Zip, and he was trying to set everybody up, man. He went to going crazy. Look, I give you this. Because he thought when they pulled him to the side, brought him in, He know he ain't had nothing to do with Biggie murder. So he already probably was feeling like, man, they just trying to get this Tupac stuff out. They know it ain't got nothing to do with Biggie. And he know he ain't had nothing to do with Biggie. And that's what happened. He went to tell everything. Not that one. I got something else for you, though.
So I didn't think Mr. Davis, me personally, would do that unless it was true with his own.
It's true, man.
They all love Orlando.
Man, he ain't love nobody but himself.
Particular fact, knowing the culture, and now it's 2008. I mean,
he do get out. The family in the block gonna hate him. Boy, you told on Dip, Orlando. You know what I'm saying? You were just everything that was wrong, man. You were just wrong.
Let me ask you this: was Tupac Shakur larger than life after death?
Yes, but had he would have been legendary if he lived.
And in 2008, he is legendary at that point.
But he's dead.
And if it gets out that Mr. Davis has said his nephew pulled the trigger, would there be consequences for his neighborhood?
I mean, just the way it looks, him being a hero, meaning Tupac to the world, and then this gang, like I said, in the streets, in his hood, Orlando wasn't looked at that, but people are going to always say the Southsiders the ones who killed Tupac.
Come on now, that's like a trophy, man. You kill somebody like, especially in the gangbanging world, you kill somebody like Tupac. Come on, man.
Nipsey Hussle.
Something to brag about in the street. Yeah.
Like that,
Nipsey.
That's what comes with that. Now, you could wear a badge and act like it's something in your hood, but in the world,
yeah, see, the real world don't see that. The real world don't see that. A lot of dudes from the streets was coming at me when I was, talking about Nipsey and like how I was messed up by Nipsey. They were like Nipsey was a part of that life, you know what I'm saying? This how it go. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy with that. But like he say, the rest of the world don't feel that way, man. You know what I'm saying?
Thing to be, remembered as or thought of as the person that killed Tupac. Even though what happened to Mr. Orlando Anderson wasn't right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Nothing further.
Anything further based on that?
And we all know Keefe wanted to be the man, boy. That's why I say there's no doubt that he was running around the neighborhood doing the same thing he came on podcasts is doing. You know what I'm saying? He was doing the same thing, running his mouth, man. That's why when they went to look for somebody from the South Side, now come on, man, I know he ain't the only standout member in the South Side. He probably was the lowest on the totem pole. But listen, the thing is, they went looking for him. So somebody had to be talking. He ain't gonna give up there informing and say, hey, yeah, such and such said that white. No, he just make it like, hey, we was investigating the Biggie case, and when they was investigating the Biggie case, I'm pretty sure somebody was talking and say, yeah, you need to holler at Keffe D. They had something to do with the Tupac. They probably know something about the Biggie.
So I just want to make sure I'm clear. You go to Mr. Davis because he's the target of Biggie Smalls' murder.
Yes.
You interview him, and at some point in the future, you determine that Mr. Davis is not involved in Biggie Smalls'
Fake Johnny Depp, you better have a point.
Murder.
Yes.
While you're in the room showing him the information that you have about the drug aspect of it, a life sentence potentially, and everyone in his family or people in his family and friends potentially getting all in the middle of that with all kinds of problems, right? He decides to take the hit, as like you said, right? And instead of saying, hey, I don't have anything about Biggie Smalls, which you now have confirmed he had nothing to do with Biggie Smalls, so he had no information, he says, I actually have information, and Orlando Anderson is one of those people, right? And at the time he says it, Orlando's actually dead, right? And people in the community of Compton had all had this sort of thing going on that potentially Orlando Anderson was involved in the murder of Tupac, correct?
Correct.
So that information was available to Mr. Davis when he gave you that information, right?
Yes.
But once again, you were targeted for Biggie Smalls, and there was no information that would say he was involved in Biggie Smalls, so he couldn't give you any of that information, right? No further question, Charlie.
Man, Carrot Top, you ain't proved no point. Carrot Top a good manipulator trying to make it like Keefe knew all this stuff, so why would he still say, oh, I got the, we did that to Tupac? Why would he do all that? That's what his lawyer trying to make. But you know why? Because are you forgetting Carrot Top, fake Johnny Depp with all that hair going on? The man said they told him they had a drug case on him. Keefe was still trying to wiggle his way out that drug case, man. That's why he told him all that stuff there, man. You ready to tell on the world, man. You forgot about that part, man. It wasn't about no biggie. Come on, man.
A question from one of our jurors for you. For clarity, would you say the feds were more worried about the bigger fish and the whole puzzle rather than the pieces, being you had the information from Keefe and didn't need to put it together?
Yes, they were worried about the bigger picture, but this is 2006, and the smaller types of investigations on both cases had already been run to ground. You needed to come with a different type of investigation to try to see if you can get it. So that's why Detective Kading, the LAPD, that's why he brought in the FBI, ATF, DEA, other agencies to all help to try to solve both cases. Once we found out what Mr. Davis had said. It was Biggie Smalls at first, and then it went to Tupac Shakur.
Man, I don't care what nobody say. Keefe, D stand for dead giveaway dummy. You know what I'm saying? Is guilty, man. The man is guilty, man. He is guilty, man. That man done went around the world, told everybody how guilty he is. Now, if the jury don't see how guilty he is, something is wrong. He done told everybody this story. Even on video, he said this same old story. Got too many people coming in talking about this same old story, man. Keefe Dummy D is going to jail. You know what I'm saying? For forever. Man did that to Pac, man. Come on, man. And then told on himself because his conscience was eating him up, man. His conscience was eating him up. And he was ready to, take everybody else down with him. But yeah, he got scared when they came to him about the Biggie, man. And he said, man, let me offer this information now, man. And he went to talking. And he didn't stop talking. He made a couple $, so that made him talk more. Hey, man, I just came to bring y'all that, man. Don't forget, man, to hype me up, man. And like, share, and subscribe. Because you rocking with the realest platform on the planet. Hood Talk News. I'm out. Yeah. Make it double.
G-Track broke this beat to life.
Way too cool for sports, too fucking clean for some golden gooses. Pull up on these shits, we popping out, nigga, we making movies. Haters wanna know how we do it, my teacher say I'm a good influence. Put me in a room next to the back, watch me start speaking fluent. Long as my mama good, long as my daddy good. She consider me the modern day Robin Hood. We get this shit poppin', could've stopped it, nigga, if you could. We get this shit poppin', we dropping niggas off some love. Respected by the realest thugs, never been a thug, but feel every thug needs some love. Caught up in the matrix, wrist shining like Mike Glove. Another 150, that big gon' shine like a light bulb. We gon' keep it slight, cuz any nigga might budge. He ran and got his fellas, cause he jealous and they don't like us. I'm trying to tame the beast and keep the peace, but they ain't right, bruh. They wanna start the beef from living life and they ain't like us. Way too cool for sports, too fucking clean for some golden gooses. Pull up on these shits, we popping out, nigga, we making movies. Haters wanna know how we do it, my teacher say I'm a good influence. Put me in a room next to the back, watch me start speaking fluent. Long as my mama good, long as my daddy good. She consider me the modern day Robin Hood. We get this shit poppin', could've stopped it, nigga, if you could. We get this shit poppin', we dropping niggas off some love. And haters wanna see us go, we poppin' out this bitch like a motherfucking TV show. More baddies than the baddies, and I ain't tryna get married on some upscale shit. And lil' mama a little savage, goddamn, can I grab it? I'm just playing, but can I grab it? They say the way I flip this money, I should be in gymnastics. Say the way I kill this beat, you should dead it in the casket. Watch the way I'm pulling up, matte black, so nasty. Slow mashing, I let them pull past me. Once I hit the gas, man, they know it's no catching. Competition waiting, faking, hating for no reason. All my competition might be dead or in prison. prison. Now I see the vision, stay true to your religion. She made them catch the Holy Ghost, she popped it like a pistol. She made her spin up all his dough by acting like she miss him. Now he got issues, give his ass a tissue. Way too cool for sports, too fucking clean for some golden gooses. Pull up on these shits, we popping out, nigga, we making movies. Haters wanna know how we do it, my teacher say I'm a good influence. Put me in a room that sit up back, watch me start speaking fluent. Long as my mama good, long as my daddy good. Shit consider me the modern day Robin Hood. We get this shit poppin', could've stopped it, nigga, if you could. We get this shit poppin', we dropping niggas off some love. Way too cool for sports, too fucking clean for some golden gooses. Pull up on these shits, we poppin' out, nigga, we making movies. Haters wanna know how we do it, my teacher say I'm a good influence. Put me in a room next to the back, watch me start speaking fluent. Long as my mama good, long as my daddy good. Shit consider me the modern day Robin Hood. We get this shit poppin', could've stopped it, nigga, if you could. We get this shit poppin', we dropping niggas off some love. Pull up on these shits, we poppin' out, nigga, we making movies.